Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Disney Tales with our wedding planning vlog. So today we're going to go through our Ofrenda, or our memory ladder, our in memoriam, those who can't join us, whatever you'd like to call it, in memory of, in whatever you call it in your wedding. We're going to go through that today for us and say what our theme is, and also I'm going to build the ladder. So let's get to it. So, Ofrenda. Why Ofrenda? So, in UK we have usually a memory of little ladder, or just some like a bookcase, or even just some photos around for people who have passed and are no longer with us, but we want them to be part of our big day. So, in Coco, there is what's called an ofrenda, which is based on Latin America's little celebration on the Day of Dead. They invite their loved ones that are passed to come and join them on this day. So if you've seen Coco, you know all about that. So we thought, why not? We'll incorporate an ofrenda with our Disney theme. So pretty much what it is a photo of them, and also a little token to go with it, and some marigolds and candles. That's pretty much what ours is going to be. So first of all, I'm just going to flip around and show you our ladder. So we picked this up from Primark, whatever you want to call it, for I think it was £60. It's marked up at £60, and I think we paid 60 for it. But there it is there. So it's not going to be on the side. It is going to be upright. But yeah, so this way up. This is the way. So I have opened it up to check everything is all okay, but then it has been sitting for about a year in the corner over there. You can see our wonderful wedding pile of stuff there, and that's after I've tidied it up as well. It's constantly being pulled out and then ripped apart and put back together. But yes, so we're going to build this now. So it's going to be that you've got 4 levels there, so there's going to be 2 people on each level, and then there's going to be a little sign on one of them as well, which is then this little sign here. So it's a poem as well, because obviously in UK we sometimes have poems to do little memories of and things like that. So I wrote this poem myself, so please don't judge me. So I'll just read it now. So even though you are no longer with us, we invite you to join us from up above to guide us with your endless love on this day of magic and celebration. We light a candle to see you, open our minds to hear you, fill our hearts to feel you, and with memories honor you. So that's a little bit about what we're doing. We're lighting a candle to see them, and we're opening up our minds to hear them there, to give us their blessings, and our hearts to love them pretty much. And I got a little description of why for our guests, why we've got this here. So, and Ofrenda is a traditional altar associated with the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. Rebecca will tell me if I've said that wrong. In Mexico and some other countries, which is featured in the Disney Pixar movie Coco. So there we go. So I got that, and then we have our photos here as well, all ready to go, and then we got our tokens then. So this is a little Santa hat, because my grandfather here, my dad Frank, as I used to call him, used to be the best Santa Claus out there. So this will be his little token. It's not going to go on there. It's going to go right in front there. And then my grandpa then and my nan, they were dancers. They loved dancing. So I 3D printed these 2 different dancers. I've got them in 2 different colors just to differentiate it there. So this is Jem's grandparents here. So we have one which is associated with cooking or baking, and we have one that's more crocheting. So we got this ball of wool and a crochet hook, and then a miner's helmet there, which is actually made from coal. We borrowed this from Gemma's auntie, so we got to look after it. I've got some bubble wrap to wrap it up when we're not using it there. So for candles wise, we've got these little candle holders. So we bought these first, but we're not actually allowed to have real candles on these because the flame needs to be like below them. So we're gonna have some LED candles here to go in them. They're not the best, so I might actually pick up some more. I think it costs £1, I think, for all these from what. So maybe I might go and pick up a couple of more extra ones there. I think at Tesco have like a pack of 6 for like £6 or something like that, which we have for the table centers. But then we do have these ones then for the actual candles, because they'll go in there and they will be fine. There's a couple of stickers I've got to take off there. So we've got some marigolds. We've got these off Temu. So we shall put some of them whole and maybe take some petals off as well and scatter them around. And then finally, when we were visiting Robin and Jake from our Disney World in Devon, we went down to Plymouth and we went to a American candy shop and we seen these little candy tins. So Day of the Dead does have these like colourful skulls and things like that. So we will have these probably on the bottom shelf along with that and some marigolds as well. So that is what we have to work with. Now, first of all, I've got to build that. And then we've got to try and put all this looking very nice on there. Then Gemma will come along and change things around because she's got a better eye at things than me. But at least I've made a start. So let's get started. That was very straightforward to put together, fair play. It said it had 16 screws and I had 18 screws. 2 is fair, but that's fine. So it didn't take me too long, about 15-20 minutes to put together really. So not too shabby there. So it's quite sturdy. Hopefully it will stay sturdy because we've got to transport it built into the car. So yeah, but let's have a little look. Here we go. Yeah, so it goes like bigger, well, it goes smaller as it goes up really. So now we're going to try and put these on there. So let's have a quick little look how we can do that. Okay, so we have got a smaller version of this as well, obviously a lot bigger than this, for our little mini Ofrenda, which we're having in the ceremony room, and this is going to be in the marquee, and that's already packed away somewhere amongst there. It's actually in that blue box there, but it's going to be like this, so I'm going to mimic this now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse now, so my family's on the left side there and Gem's on the right, because that's what it's going to be like, because it's going to be at the back of the ceremony room. So my side of the family are going to be on the left as you're looking back out towards this, and Gem's on the right. But when we're doing the when it's in the marquee, it's going to be behind us, and Gem's family is going to be the opposite way around. So I'm just going to swap the those around there. I know it's a slight detail, but there we go. So let's try and mimic this. So we'll grab my grandfather first, my dad Frank. There he goes there. That's the only thing is the glare from the light, so I may take the glass out, but I'm not too sure yet. So he's gonna go there, and then it's Gem's bump then to the side there, like so, and we're gonna put our tokens then in front. So his little token there, and then his token here, like that. Okay, and then we're gonna pop that candle there. I'm thinking there might not be enough room for all the candles on there. Okay, right, well, I'm gonna have a little go at this, and then I'll show you what I've done, and then we'll reconvene when Gem's seen it, and she's done it better than I can. Here is my attempt at doing it. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Maybe that should be more like that. There we go. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, really, about my little layer in here. Gemma will probably beautify it up a bit, definitely. There is something I thought it could potentially be an issue, and that is this candle being lit, and is it going to burn underneath it? It shouldn't, because it's quite a distance between, but I'm just a bit concerned about that. And this then might be a bit too far down there, so it's quite difficult really to know what's best to do on that, but that's my attempt. We shall see what Gem thinks when she gets home from her haircut. We have had the approval from Gemma. She said that there wasn't enough flowers, so we've added a few more on there now. And yes, it's all good. So this is what our Ofrenda is gonna look like. Quite exciting, really. So now I've got to pack it all back down, back in the box, ready, and then cover this with a sheet to protect it from dust, and hopefully not damage it on the transport to the venue, and then reset it up. I've already taken some photos of it, so I know what I'm doing on the day. Yeah, happy days. So we do have more of these flowers, which we're gonna add to the mini Ofrenda, and we've still got some of these as well. We've got 3 of these left, because I did end up putting, just quickly show you, 3 on there. These are rubbish, so I'm going to have to get, see, look, it's coming on already. I am going to have to get more of those, but other than that, this is pretty much done. So I cannot wait now for this to be out. Hopefully it won't get damaged, like I said, in transport. Fingers crossed. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and notification bell, and please do give us a like. It's coming very close now. It's like we've got the sweet stall sorted, we've got the table center sorted, we've got this sorted. A lot of the big things now are done. We just got to get a couple of the the placeholders, names on the tables sorted, and then it's just little bits and bobs left. So it's exciting. And then we got the honeymoon, then not long after. Happy days. But until next time, bye guys.